Hello and welcome to my channel, AH for Truth. And Dazzle Hezekiah here, and I'm here just to kind of lend credence to something I said in a previous video, and that's with respect to the price of XRP going for $64,420. I know it's hard to believe that that could ever happen. If you look at the history of Bitcoin, in one certain year, it was less than $100, and it just zoomed in the by the end of the year and into the next year, it went up several $100s. And so, like, I'm not going to share all that. You can easily see that on CoinMarketCap. Just look at Bitcoin and click on all, like the entire history of Bitcoin, and you'll see that happen. Now, the problem with most people is this issue of market cap. Like, oh, you know, the market cap, the market cap, the market cap. See, market cap is not a padlock, like, you know, like it's not some kind of a lock, like a certain special place people have to go, and somebody's okay, here's your market cap. Market cap has to simply do with, you know, it's just the amount of money in the entire system on a particular asset, whether it's a digital asset like cryptocurrencies, or what do you call it, the stocks. And it's more applicable to stock than cryptocurrencies, particularly cryptocurrencies that are ISO 222 certified, because compliant, because we're talking here about utility. Utility is scalable for these assets. The way they are designed, these digital assets, is to keep expanding and increasing. It's like a pipeline. I've explained this in many of my videos, expanding based on whatever is going on the ledger. So where do I get that price from? Okay, before I even say anything more, I just want to go back to that market cap definition and description. It's what you have in circulation, the token in circulation multiplied by the price. That gives you the market cap. So how is that? Like, look at the equation itself. If you're maybe a lot of people who have this issue of market cap being some ghoulish special place in the sky that, you know, the government has set the market cap. You just keep, no, it's a number that is influenced by two factors. In math, there's something called an equation. All right, and you multiply the token in circulation by the price. Now, every token has what influences the price. For example, Shiba Inu is not an ISO 222 certified compliant crypto asset, but the price moves up and down based on certain things. What's happening in the community, news about it, speculation based on adoption. For example, last year Ferrari started, it was in 2023 or so, I believe, Ferrari started accepting Shiba Inu. Then HSBC in October 2023, a bank as massive as that, right, in Europe and all over the world, HSBC began to receive Shiba Inu for mortgage payments and other bill payments, right? And then Traveler.com receives Shiba Inu also. I did a live last night where I showed all the different companies as at this January that receive Shiba Inu worldwide. You know, these are big organizations, massive organizations that receive Shiba Inu as tender. They accept it, right? So now let me go to how I got to 64,420. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to attract people to come and watch. See, XRP is the easiest of all these tokens to understand. Like, if you want to study XDC, like how much information do you have about XDC out there? Right? There is some, but you have to find out. How much information do you have about Electronium? Now, these are all going to be massive. But how much information do you have? You have to dig. And even when the CEO, for example, of Electronium puts out the video, I've said that over and over. It's like, oh, why is the video? Why does it look like it's not? Influencers on YouTube have better videos, better choreographed, better lighting, better everything than some of these crypto assets that have a bright future. It almost seems to me it's deliberate not to let people into what's really going on until they're ready. until certain people are ready, until they've all taken position. This is how I feel. And I could be wrong. I can't prove it, but that's how I feel. And that's what seems to be happening. So I'm not going to come authoritatively and tell you. I'm just a content creator. I observe things. And again, we've been proven right on so many things. I and many other people. I just started in November 1. So I'm going to close by telling you how I came to this conclusion, all right? That the price, I've had people talk about 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, and all that. Remove the market cap thing from your mind. If you are a market cap warrior, stab it in the heart quickly. Secondly, if you are somebody who read graphs, charts, and all of that for XRP, you are wasting your time. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Can you imagine people who started the Ford company creating cars, and there's 1 million people to sell to, and 1 million people are ready. Everybody's looking at the ads on whatever cranky TVs they had in those days. Oh, Ford, the new car, and and then there's financing. They already know that at least they have $1 million market. Nobody's competing with them as of that time. So tell me where we're going with this. If you really study Ripple and their product XRP, their token XRP, which used to be Ripple, used to be open coin, I believe. All right, you would be surprised. Everything, as I close this, everything, all right, is in the XRP price calculator. That's where it all is. The entire study. On the calculator, you can click and go find the PDF document that has everything. I've demonstrated it several times. You can use that, and that is where you get the price of 64,420. That's where it is. It's all there. It's hidden in plain sight. They have no choice. They have to say these things. They have to do these things. Documents have to be somewhere. Because remember, many of the movies you watch, the people, the titans, the shakers and the movers of the earth, they have to put these things in video, in movies, in cartoons, and everything before it actually gets manifested. Because a lot of them, you know, they stargaze and do those types of things. Not all, but a lot of them, right? And for those of us who are believers, who follow Jesus, we know that God does not allow anything, you know, on the earth without revealing it to his servants and prophets. There would always be somebody somewhere in some corner. They don't have to have a large church, big congregation. That's not how God works. Can reveal it to anybody. An old woman in a corner who's been praying can just get a revelation and know that something is about to happen. So that's where I got it from. This is not an attempt to you know, you can just put something, oh, it's going to 100,000, so that people no. I'm on assignment. I'm just saying it so that people who are engaged, who are invested, can keep it for a long time to come. And by the way, a time is coming when they will make a regulation, when they will make laws. I believe that, and there are others in the community who believe that, who are seeing far ahead. What I want to do is to help us prepare. The Bible says the prophets that went before you are that you might by them war a good warfare. There's still warfare as we go on. What to retain what we have and the wisdom to know how to build systems, right? If God says I'll be a wall of fire around, how does that wall of fire get formed? Does it just get formed? No, there are certain principles, faith-list based principles to apply to create that fire around the assets that we have obtained for the use of the kingdom. All right. So that's all I got to say. And I pray that even as we enter this next phase, the promised land, that we don't get outsmarted by the Gibeonites. The Gibeonites were the people who came to Joshua and they said, oh, we are from a far place. And they roped them into an agreement that they could not break out of. Research the Gibeonites. You see what I mean? So we've got to have wisdom, all right, for the next phase. It's not over until it's over. Actually, it's not over until Jesus returns. But the Lord will give us skill. He teaches my fingers, my hands to war, and my fingers to fight. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, by the way, if you like what you've watched, what you've heard, like, subscribe, comment. And if you want coaching, you want to know, like, am I too late? Am I too late? You are not too late. We're still early. If you buy XRP at $5, you're not late. You are later than somebody who bought it at 50 cents, but you're earlier than somebody who buy it at $100, because people will still be buying at $100 and $1,000 because of where it's going. I'm done. God bless you, and see you in the next one.